Hello, my name is Michael, and I'm the streamer of Lich Souls and the Dungeon Master of Prestige Encounters, our original actual play Dungeons & Dragons campaign. This is the recorded version of our sessions that are broadcasted live at twitch.tv/Lich Souls, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This campaign takes place in an original world with its own unique history, pantheons, and lore. Thank you so much for listening and being part of our adventure. If you like what you hear, give us a top rating on whatever platform you're listening on and join the Undead Legion at lichsouls.com/discord. But hey, it's time to start the show. So grab your drinks, grab your snacks, sit back and join us at our table as we begin this session of Prestige Encounters. Hello everyone and welcome to Prestige Encounters. I'm your Dungeon Master, Michael, also known as Lich Souls, and this is a D&D campaign brought to you by Lich Souls Gaming. We have a really cool session in store for you tonight for our Halloween episode. Woo! But before we get into all that, we have a few announcements to get through. First and foremost, look how cute we all look. Look at all of our little costumes and stuff. I, in case you can't tell, I'm a pirate captain, even though I don't have my hat. It is uncomfortable. We have a crab, goose.
Yeah, not a goose.
We got
I'm going to tell you,
Valerie.
I'm not in costume tonight. I'm not sure why you all dressed up like this. It seems very strange. I say I lost my regular mask, but this is my backup, so it's okay.
It's like the South Park bit with Steve Irwin.
We got Cram, not to be confused with Sweet Tooth.
Very true. Yeah, that could be a very
Or horny Harry Potter.
Harry Potter? Harry Potter if he was a furry.
Everybody hide your substances. It's a cop. And then
I hide my seaweed. Hold on.
last for now, we have a Greek god.
You need some kelp there, Jeremiah.
Shh.
Do crabs eat kelp?
I gotta
What
do
crabs eat?
compost.
Aren't they
Crabs eat-
carnivores?
They're
Anything.
omnivores. They eat everything.
They're trash eaters.
Yep.
Same.
A lot of the music you'll be hearing tonight is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you can be using at your tables at home. For more information, go to midnightsyndicate.com or use the command !midnight in our chat for a direct link. Also, we have artwork. The character art that you see here for the top 4 players was made by Jeremiah, who's also known as Slimy Rice. You can join our Discord, use the command !Discord, and contact him for a commission deal. He'll be happy to take your commission. It's a great time. So, yes. What else do we got? Join our Discord for a variety of game night shenanigans and a weekly Twitch schedule. We have we just picked up what, Black Ops 6. We also do Supermarket together. We do other things as well, but
Sometimes we play Duck
Yeah,
Goose Duck, sorry.
Goose Duck, I believe.
Black Ops 6 is Fridays, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, good thing, because Nuketown comes out. So
Ooh. Ooh. Anyway,
I still want firing range though.
come join the
Again.
fun here at the Lich Souls Discord, lichsouls.com/discord, or the command !Discord in our chat for a direct link. However, grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table and we begin tonight's session 8
Yep.
of Prestige Encounters. And here to tell us what happened last week in her very own words is none other than Emmeline. Emmeline, take it away.
Reanimated observation report number 7. This report summarizes the events and findings from a recent encounter in the Cog Bottom district. The investigation involved the recovery of 2 missing individuals, the discovery of an unusual laboratory, and a confrontation with a figure we know as the Architect. The primary goal of this investigation was to locate and rescue Dakka, who had gone missing. our exploration took place in the Cog Bottom district around quadrant 24B. We used one major method for locating Dakka, which was a locate person scroll. However, we did engage with the local vendors for more information. From this, we found two major findings. The first would be subject recovery. We successfully located Dakka, who was trapped inside of a barrel. This, however, did not help us find the other missing subject, Ornar. We continued on with the rescue mission, following Dakka's instructions along the way. During this time, we have acquired another subject for observation, a tiefling named Naoki. The second finding, we found a very fascinating laboratory. It contained several tubes with unidentified entities, a golem infused with arcane energy, the remains of our fallen companion, Ornar, and other miscellaneous interests. However, during this time and while we were investigating the laboratory, we encountered the architect, who unleashed their creations from the tube and summoned more. The creature that was released from the tube was a fascinating blend of Ornar's remains, the machinery, and arcane energy. This led to a confrontation where lethal force was necessary. We had to disable the golem and confront the architect and her minions. The result of this was that we managed to defeat the architect, obviously, which allowed Ornar to break free from her control, in a way. I performed an autopsy on the architect, and I found a book wrapped in skin. Additionally, Valerie extracted an arcane bomb from Ornar, which possesses potential risks. These events highlight the danger of the arcane experimentation happening in the lower quadrants of the city. However, there is potential for great discovery.
Thank you so much. So, as Dakka collects the remains of Ornar and left with Gregory,
Ornar. Last time we can make that joke, sorry.
oh, it's okay. To somehow see if he can put them back together with all the king's horses and all the king's men.
Damn it.
You all were instructed to go to the guard headquarters and speak to Sergeant Matthias.
Matthias, yes, we're going to see our delightful Sergeant Matthias. Sorry, are we supposed to pronounce it differently? I don't know why I'm talking to this disembodied voice that speaks at the beginning of each probably 4 to 24 hours. Do you guys hear that too? Or am I crazy?
Crazy.
I think you're a little crazy.
He's got like a very nice voice. He tends to... No, okay.
Did you get hit on the head in the last fight?
I think I saw that happen. You got. I feel like you did get hit somehow.
I get hit? Yeah, yes, I am probably 1/5 the damage, so yes.
What's the time right now?
Valerie.
It's midday.
Okay.
So. We do need to go see Matthias.
Mhm.
All joking aside. Was that Emmeline? I feel like you have a question.
I do. But you seem to have something on your mind. I'm letting you work through that. Do you have a bag of holding on you, perchance?
Perchance, yes. That's where I put the explosive core, I believe.
Great. Could I potentially have you hold on to something for me?
Is it disgusting?
No.
Is it an extra dimensional bag?
No.
It doesn't have like a pocket of reality within itself. You haven't checked it, just to be sure? So you're trying
There's
to put...
some specimens that I would like to trade in when we get back into
Specimens.
town.
You're not looking to carry the organs that you extracted from the...
I see nothing wrong with this.
Do you have them in jars, at least?
She's just gonna hold them up there like wrapped in a rag. I was hoping that the bag of holding would preserve them. So the sooner the better.
It's not a bag of holding, it's a bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
I could actually preserve them if you wanted
like-
to.
I can preserve them just fine. I would just like someone to hold on to them. But alas, I guess I'll have to sell them alone.
It's fine, it's more just... I know it's technically an extra dimensional space, but it's gonna get kind of disgusting if we just start putting people's body parts in it, you know?
Not if they're wrapped. She'll just stuff it in a pocket of hers.
Oh,
All wrapped up.
squish. Do you have your pockets lined for that purpose?
Every part of my suit is lined.
That's
It's what I wear when I work.
very distressing and very useful. Are we going to do anything with the rest of the body, or... I mean, we're just going to leave it there to...
I mean, what's there to do? She's dead.
Well, I could set it on fire.
No, that'd be respectful.
It wouldn't be
I
able to
believe-
spread.
I believe we should set it on fire. There still might be some of these skin changes about.
Well, then, if we destroy the body, it'll be more difficult for somebody to bring her back, organs removed or not.
Yes.
You're the boss. I don't know any of that magic mumbo jumbo, so I couldn't tell you.
Yes. I don't have any file spells. That was last campaign.
I mean, I'll just like light a torch and use a torch to burn it, I guess.
Think we need some kind of fuel source.
Easy enough to find a fuel source in a literal lab generating arcane power. So by finding that fuel source, and you set the corpse of the architect on fire. A reminder that the other two demons that she summoned disappeared when she died. They crumbled away.
As per usual, yeah.
So from there, what would you guys like to do?
I presume we should go see Sergeant Matthias right away.
Yes.
Let's do that.
I'm in dire need of a rest afterwards, though. I am.
I don't know. You look pretty much healthier than a couple of people in the party.
Well, let's just say some of my energy is spent, and I wouldn't be much use in a fight from here on out.
Well, let's avoid a fight.
All right, so you guys are heading up to go to level 5.
Yeah, you're gonna take another bit away from us.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you begin to travel your way through the cog bottom level out from the warehouse district, and where all the refineries and that sort of thing is, and you begin to walk through the town center. Before you guys leave Cog Bottom, is there anything that you want to do while you're here?
To go to the inn.
Yes, I'd like to make a stop, if possible, for a drink. My favorite spot's just around the corner.
Your favorite spot's in Cogbottom. That's impressive. You must come here for bodies all of the time.
That's funny.
So what
Should we? Sorry, should we let them know that Gregory went with Dakka, or do you think he would have done that by himself?
It probably would be polite for us to let them know we found their friend.
Yes.
And then Emmeline wants to have a drink. It's a CD bar of some kind. CD is not a bad thing. The best fun.
They've got great
is at
rats.
CD bars. Oh, okay. That's
I also like to go to the inn if we can, get a little drink, maybe meet someone new.
You know, I like how you think.
You have the name of the inn that you want to go to.
The Silver Lining.
The hairy toe.
Oh, wow.
We'll go to the Silver Lining. So the Silver Lining of Cogbottom is a famous tavern for it being basically one of the only habitable establishments on the level of the central part of the city. As you are heading towards the center, Naoki is able to guide you because this is the inn in which he was staying. As you enter into the tavern, it is basically a shanty shack. It has the bolted down sheet metal and scrap wood, kind of creating its exterior with just makeshift furniture. No chair in here seems to be part of the same set. Everything here has basically been salvaged and put back together in some way, shape, or form. As you walk up to the bar, a man who has a rather hairy look about him. He has white hair with two floppy black ears, with his back turned towards you. He's wearing a vest and some loose trousers that seems to be tied with a string as a belt.
Good evening, almost.
Turning around is
She'll sit down.
Is a man that appears to be some sort of canine lineage. He has the face, his nose is all smashed up into his face. He has two beady black eyes. And as he looks, he goes, "Oh, good afternoon, miss. Welcome to the Silver Lining. How can I help you?"
I was just hoping for a drink and a bowl of stew.
Oh,
cemetery
stew.
style?
I love stew. And a little bit of drool starts to come off his curled up lips. He's a pug. He's about 4 feet tall.
You little.
How was he able to talk through all the
Ruben.
panting?
He seems to be having a lot of trouble breathing at this point because, like I said, his nose is all smushed up. I can definitely get you that. It's going to be 2 bits for the drink and the stew. It's a early bird happy hour special.
And she'll slide 2 bits forward.
He'll pour a brown ale and some stew that seems to be in some sort of gravy, like brown broth gravy consistency. As soon as he sits down, "You gonna finish that?"
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, change your mind. I'll be right here. I've been good. I deserve
Could I
this.
get extra worms? Could I get extra worms?
For that, we charge extra.
This is an interesting
How much
question.
extra?
1 more bit.
Easy. She'll slide it forward.
Yes.
He'll give you
Emily.
some mealwormed crackers.
Oh man.
Yes.
Extra protein.
There you go.
Yummy.
And then as she... Oh, you go for it. Go for it.
Valerie whispers to Emmeline, saying, "Do you think he's like a true polymorphed dog turned into a man?"
I never thought about that possibility, but we could do some tests if we want to figure it out.
I'll bet you if you know to dispel magically, you might be able to do it.
No.
Well, I don't know why you would waste it on something like that when you can turn somebody into a dragon.
She's like looking around, kind of half listening. Based on my previous dealings of business here, Michael, could I do some kind of check to see if I notice anyone familiar?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Do business? Okay.
Walking over and grabbing Naoki's arm is a woman that none of you have met before. Megan, would you like to describe your character, please?
Hello. My name is Thalia. I'm a female with very long white hair, pretty much like the blonde ice white with some braids in them. I've got purple eyes, and to match my purple eyes, I have a purple dress with 2 slits down the legs where you can see my knee-high black boots. I've got armor also on the top half of my body, and a small little dragon that I carry with me.
Oh, Megan, you're
It's
here.
Not Megan. It's not Megan.
Oh, oops.
Thalia.
It's the character's name is Thalia.
I flip around and
this is the inn in which you two have been staying at during your time in the city. You traveled here together from your last experience in the path between Allerman and Voltracia, in which you fought the old lady.
how have you been, Thalia? I've missed you.
Have you been? I thought you honestly disappeared.
Nah, they couldn't kill me. I'm too strong for that, as I like pick you up in my arms and like hoist you, throwing you up in the air.
He is visibly wounded and bleeding.
The ale keeps
Slightly
him going.
tossed.
He, what, you have like 11 HP out of 46 left? Something
Fine.
like
You're bleeding all over her.
that? It's only a flesh wound.
It's no longer a purple dress.
I'm
It's a burgundy dress.
glad to see we could reunite you with your friend here, Naoki.
Yes, he may or may not have been captured for an experiment, so we're glad we came when we did.
I'm glad you were able to save him.
Yes. I'm not sure where he found the drink to be inebriated while in a prison cell, though. That was kind of interesting. When was the last time you saw each other?
A few days
Been a
ago.
minute.
He definitely wasn't drinking at that moment, so not sure what happened there.
Oh, come on, Tal. You know I drink all the time.
I guess you just got very good at hiding it at the moment. I didn't notice.
I feel like this is a conversation that needs to be had with friends. What they say, Naoki, you have a problem.
Speaking of which, Emmeline, what did you get on your perception check?
I have a 4.
4, you do not see anybody around here that you recognize.
In that case, I would like to tap Valerie on the shoulder.
Wait.
Hey, odd question,
Of course.
but do you perhaps... is there some way that maybe if you could. I need help. Can you help me?
What do you need help with?
I can't find anyone that I usually do business with here. Do you know anyone who might want to buy what I have?
I mean, I don't have any black market connections in this particular inn. Say you're trying to sell organs. I mean, where would one sell fresh organs in this city?
I feel like anyone would buy them. They're very nutritious.
That was a question for
Great
Michael.
Make a history check. As you have this conversation, you hear a number of slurping sounds and turn around
22.
to find the barkeep in your bowl of stew.
I'm just gonna scratch it behind the ears.
I've got a
And
itch
let him do
underneath my
that.
mask.
22. You can take your mask off. We're not gonna force you. 22.
I found out you could scratch through the
There are
gap.
certain contexts that you may have where such an item might be desirable. A
I
black
can
market
think
of sorts.
I could think of a few people. I mean, we would have to, wait for the innkeep to finish your stew, and then Naoki to, I don't know. Are you two like in a relationship, Thalia and Naoki, or you're just friends?
No.
Just friends.
Okay, just wanted to be clear. You're sure?
Quite sure.
Quite sure, yes.
Good. That's fair enough. It's just important information for later. So yeah, we're gonna have a drink, and then I mean, we do need to go and deal with, something quickly before we head to Matthias, because I think it's best to sell these things when they're fresh.
All right, you sure you don't need rooms? I got some of the best rooms.
I think we're okay, buddy. I do have one request. Could you get me a mug of something that hurts on the way down?
Absolutely.
I really need it.
He needs alcohol specifically?
Oh, I thought you wanted some hard troops. It's my bad. I'll go ahead and get that ready for you right now. He'll give you none of the large glass, about 3 ounces worth of this murky black liquor.
Oh,
That will be 3 bits.
All right.
he'll slide over the 3 bits and he'll take the little glass of murky liquor. Everybody will see the teeth on his mask separate for a moment, kind of coughs, and a little bit of blood goes into his hand. And then he takes a sip of the liquor.
Yeah, as you hold up the liquor, there's like a shimmer of silver that goes down the middle of it. That will be the house special, the silver lining.
Did you put silver in this?
Nope, just the finest refined river water you could ask for.
Wait a second. Was that there like a kind of a thick, like murky, metallic sort of thing that looks like metal, but it's a liquid?
Yes.
You should not put that in your drinks.
Why not? We distill or using the water from the city river. It's very sanitized. The alcohol cleans it right up.
I was just going to say there are certain things that match that that would go into some poisons. So just be aware.
What is liquor but poison that you like drinking?
It's literally poison. You are poisoning your body.
You know, eventually, I feel like poison won't mean a thing to me. You know, because nothing can kill the immortal Diablo Dorado, at least not forever.
I like Diablo's just drinking mercury and he doesn't give a crap.
You know, I like you guys. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Prince Beasley.
Beasley.
Very, it's a very flashy name that you got there.
Oh, thank
Prince
you.
Beasley.
My mother gave it to me.
Oh yeah, I assume so. Hey, she had good taste.
Anyway, if you ever need a room or anything, you're more than welcome to stay here. I'll give you a discounted group rate.
And thanks for the heads up. Well, we're gonna be somewhere else tonight, but we'll definitely take that in consideration if we're down at Cog Bottom again, which we likely will be.
All right, well, you all have a good one now.
Okay, this is good. So my suggestion going to be, Emelina and I are going to deal with something unsavory. If you want to update the Watchers on Gregory's status, we'll quick, and then we'll meet up with when we go to talk to Sergeant Matthias. Does that work?
I believe this is okay. Before you go, Valerie, and then Cram will hand you a little bag, and it's got 10 platinum pieces in it. Dakka gave me this when he left. He said he didn't need it, so I guess we'll just add it to the group fund.
I'll add it to the group fund, and she opens her jacket and slips the coins into something, and you don't hear any clinks, so they've just disappeared into nowhere.
Naoki, will you and your friend be joining us?
Of course.
Good. I feel like since she was a prisoner, you'd have good information for the guards.
I do. On that note, I want to properly introduce myself. You said your name was Thalia.
Right.
That is correct.
We should be polite.
Nice to meet you, Thalia. I am the immortal Diablo Dorado. This is my my valet, Valerie. She's a wonderful performer and master of words, and also the guitar. We've got Cram right here. He does magic stuff. It's really crazy. I don't know if you've seen anything like it, but he made a sword out of some green nastiness, and it cuts through people like a dream. It's something crazy.
Wow, very impressive.
Very effective.
We got my main man Renatus right here. He looks kind of dead, I'm gonna be honest, he acts kind of dead sometimes, but he's a great fighter. And then we're being followed by Emmeline here.
Do I light a cigarette?
Yep.
Oh, very nice. Nice to meet you all. You seem like a alright group.
No, so far. You haven't gotten anyone killed yet.
Are you gonna...
Except for one.
Yeah, we didn't get him killed. That was just bad luck.
Emmeline will just go ahead and press digitation. First, her own gloves, because she never did that earlier, so the arc's still kind of messy. And she will also do that for the blood on Thalia's dress as well.
You all can go ahead and mark this as a short rest.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
As you sit here and you eat your stew, and then let Prince Beasley eat some of your stew, so on and so forth.
Is our charisma score still affected?
Charisma score would be reset during a short rest.
Cool.
And don't forget, Valerie, you still have the disease.
Oh, yeah. I know. My life.
That is terrible.
So after every long rest, we gotta address that.
Yeah. Valerie's got a disease.
So pick the number of hit die you want to roll for this long rest, and roll those and apply that to your health score. For those of you who don't know how to take a short rest, you should have your level 4, so you have 4 hit die.
All right, I'm gonna go and reset my charisma score. Boom.
Extra 5, lovely.
I need all the help I can get.
So you
Valerie.
are a druid. What's the druid hit die?
D8.
So you can roll up to 4d8. And once you roll them, if you have to take another short rest, you can't roll them again. So if you guys get attacked again, because you only can benefit from a long rest once per 24 hours, you won't have those to recover. Which I'm going to warn everybody now that your hit die and being prepared before you go into stuff is very important this campaign, okay?
So Valerie, where would you like to meet once our tasks are completed?
We'll pass on the level that we were supposed to be at. So we were going to which level was Matthias on? He's on the 5th level or 4th level?
The level that the tavern that you guys were staying at was in.
Okay. Whatever level that was.
Was it Marie who died?
Maddie, yes, Maddie died.
All right, hold on a second.
Okay.
Let me pull up that message just because we want to be consistent in our story.
Yes, but did she know?
The 5th level of the Prancing Tabby owned by Mary.
I knew I was the 5th level. I had it right. Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough.
All right, so we'll start with Emmeline and Valerie. You begin to walk your way through Cog Bottom to the area on the side of the mines, near the side of the crater of Mersh. You kind of walk through some alleyways, and there is a door that's connected to the side of the building that has a purplish light hanging above it, kind of swaying. And as you get close to the light, you see that it actually seems to be some sort of chemical arcane reaction where it's like liquids coming together, and by giving off the energy as light, and there's kind of a floating eyeball in there as well.
Okay. Does Sally remember the name, or she just knows this place by its reputation?
Reputation. No names are exchanged here.
Okay. So I don't know much about this. I just know that this is the place we would go to sell these kind of goods. That's it. You've kept them fresh, so. Hello?
Yeah.
The door opens slightly. You see a single lavender iris peer at you.
We have goods for sale?
Oh, it's you. The door opens. Come in. Close the door, hurry.
Boss?
Dimly lit room. A number of shelves and cages and vials and other items all strewn about. Seems to be a bit of organized chaos. Everything does not have an assigned place, but the place is not dirty, we'll say. It's more disheveled than anything. Sitting before you is a very old drow woman. She has kind of like stringy white hair, wrinkles across her face, which says a lot about her age, as she is in her much later years. Purple iris, there's a number of burn scars across the visible parts of her body as well. What do you have for me?
We have some freshly harvested organs. They were from I believe she was a human. Some kind of powerful magic user, though. So I'm not sure if that impacts the efficacy of their use.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Emmeline will pull them out. She'll kind of show them off. You know how they do in those videos where they show off the cats? Cat shows? They're like, wow.
That's a 24.
Such a straight back. Yeah.
Only a 24.
Stretching out the
Only
liver.
24. She will grab the heart for example, and like bring it up to her face and like give it. All right.
She has beautiful violet eyes as well.
She'll walk over and drop each of the organs into her own like jar of some sort of like tannish transparent liquid. All right, for all these I can give you the finder's fee and the distribution fee. There's just a lot of like things. How's 43 gold sound?
Does that sound fair?
45?
Make a wisdom check. Make a persuasion check.
Who?
I need a wisdom check from Valerie, a persuasion check from Emmeline.
Okay.
Wisdom's not going to go well. 18, never mind.
18 seems to be a fair
7.
price. 43.
It seems like a fair price for this kind of purchase. One does not typically bargain when one is bartering in the unsellable.
I'm the only one in the city, you know, that would take these.
Sounds good to me.
I think
Very
we
well.
agreed.
Out.
Merci. She gave us the gold.
She did.
So we walk out.
And here's your cut. And she'll hand you two orals.
2 orals. You know,
That's a 5% right there.
feel like I did only part of the work there, so I'm not going to complain. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you. You know, I kind of fibbed earlier. I usually don't spend much time down here. My buyers usually come to me, so thank you.
What do you have going to buy organs?
What?
I mean, if you have people buying organs from your coroner's office, I mean, who would make their way into the Sunkeeper's
Well,
keep there?
you'd be surprised how many officials get weird jollies from those things.
Ah, that is
But it's extra money. They don't pay me
surprisingly
very well.
morally, like, a little morally ambiguous for somebody who's with the Sunkeepers, isn't it?
They just pay me to do what I love.
Interesting. I think we're going to get along better than I expected.
I agree.
Meanwhile, the rest of the party made their way to the Watcher's Shrine, a both compound and temple dedicated to Halas, the goddess of the hearth, home, hospitality, that sort of thing. You're immediately allowed in as you're recognized by the Watchers, and are allowed to go to Illyrion, who is once again kneeling down at his altar, praying upon entering. Welcome back.
I mean, yes, it's been a tough few days for us.
Do you have any word on Gregory?
Gregory has decided to join Dakka on his adventure to repair Ornar, as Ornar sadly passed to the architects.
I see. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I'm sure Gregory will be back as soon as he can.
Gregory comes and goes. This isn't the first time he has left us. It certainly will not be the last. But I appreciate
Yes,
what
yeah.
you've all done, nonetheless.
well, we would like to help any way we can.
Absolutely. If there's anything that we require of you or need to look to you to complete, I will send a messenger to find you.
Very
However,
well.
I did come across some items that you might find useful while you were gone.
For a fee, I presume.
So he will give you 20 rations, 2 common potions of healing, and dust of invisibility, I believe is what it's called. Just a one-time use.
Dust of invisibility, did you say?
Yeah. Trying to
Lovely.
find the exact item.
That's some invisibility, super useful.
Dust of disappearance, sorry.
Disappearance. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So it is a one-time use. I also found this deck of cards. I'm kidding.
I mean, I will say, technically, the deck of many things was in Casimir's possession when he ascended.
Thank you for these items. I presume you would like a fee for these, or?
Don't consider this a token of my thanks. It's all that we can give.
Well, that is very kind.
The dust was Gregory's.
Figures he seems like the kind of gentleman that would use this sort of product.
Indeed. Well, thank you.
Yeah, Cram will like bow slightly and then start leaving, I guess.
Moments later, the party is outside of the Watchers area, and you are able to meet back up with Valerie and Emmeline.
Oh, how did your adventure go?
Very successfully.
It's one of the benefits of being a resident of this city is I know a few things about a few things, you know?
Aye. We were given some gifts. I've got, and then what I've got. Not sure who would best use this dust of disappearance.
Dust of disappearance.
I feel like it's probably one of those things where we'll know when we need it.
Yes.
Let's put it in the bag of holding for now. And just that seems very valuable. Anything else?
Yes, 20 rations and 2 common healing potions.
All right, 20 rations, 2 healing potions. Well, I've got 1 healing potion in the bag. It would probably be a good idea for some other people to have them.
I've currently got 1, so
Okay.
whoever wants them can have them.
She looks between Thalia and Naoki. I think we should give one to Thalia.
Thank
Get a
you.
feeling that Naoki may not be as reliable.
It is trusted with me. Thank you very much.
Yes.
So
I
what was
also don't-
explained to you, by the way, for the dust of disappearance is found in a small packet. In this case, it is a glass bottle that resembles that of like a pixie. This powder resembles very fine sand. There's enough of it for 1 use. When you use an action to throw the dust into the air, you and each creature and object within 10 feet of you become invisible for 2d4 minutes. The duration is the same for all subjects, and the dust is consumed when its magic takes effect. If a creature affected by the dust attacks or casts a spell, the invisibility ends for that creature. So basically, you and what? 15 up to 15 other creatures can become invisible for up to 2d4 minutes.
Wow, that would have been really useful for that like infiltration. We could have like fast tracked parts of that.
That's like a max of 8 minutes.
Yeah, but we could have like scuttled quickly through Fort Rhubarb. I know that's not what it's called, but I was just trying to see the reaction on the DM's face and didn't get anything.
No, I've learned not to give you guys reactions.
Fort Ron. Was it not Fort Ron? It's fine.
It was Fort Ron, yeah. Alpha Strike.
So we've got
Alpha Strike.
one hitting potion there.
I mean, I'll
Renatus?
definitely keep 2.
Maybe your echo can just can help give you a potion. Does that work that way? Can it pick things up?
I would assume so, yes.
So we know who has the healing potions is what matters. So if that person goes down, we know where they are.
Loot their body. Understood.
Yes.
Fascinating.
Yep. So from here we've got what we're looking for. Everyone's okay with that?
Mhm.
Then let's go meet with Sergeant Matthias.
I need 1 bit from everybody, please. That is 1 copper piece.
Well, 1 bit or another, I'm gonna find you. Gonna get you. What? This wig is not doing me any favors today with my sass. This is what it's like to have real hair.
We have to figure out what your drag name would be. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. So, you make your way to level 5 into the barracks of the Sunkeepers, the guards of the city, in the central part. You walk in, and using the writ of recommendation by Matthias, you're allowed entry into his office. Oh, it's you, and you look like you've been through some shit.
Yes, we have been through not literal shit. This actually no literal shit. Actual literal shit.
I was going to say that we did go through literal shit. Yeah.
Yes, I was to say we went to we went into the sewers after we were attacked in where we were sleeping, and Marie was killed, and we woke up in the morgue, which is where Emmeline comes in. And from there, we investigated and found a secret passage in the Prancing Tabby that led into the sewers. On the Prancing Tabby, went through the sewers, fought a tentacle monster. It was not as much fun as they make it sound in the storybooks. Rescued a pickpocket and saved this dashing new person here, Naoki, from a poison in another lab in Cogbottom.
I have numerous reports right here. As you can see, she'll pull out a whole bunch of papers, and they rustle together as she tries to like tap them on his desk and straighten them, and it's not working. I've also I've drawn several diagrams. As you can see, she'll point to several places on different papers. This is the monster, the tentacle monster, of which we defeated. This is the architect, and this is a diagram of the tube.
Yes, they were infusing magical essence into the remnants of our companion Ornar, turning him into a mechanical and flesh golem, infusing him with additional magic.
Well, what you say seems to be a consistent explanation for the people that have been going missing throughout this section of the city.
Yes.
I will be sure to send out some investigators to continue to look into the lab and the equipment that you came across.
Yes.
Was it destroyed during the fight?
The equipment was disabled. Some of it was damaged. There's the architect of this. You will find their burnt child's corpse in the lab.
A few hours ago, I started to receive reports of people turning into some sort of awful creatures and being dragged into a portal, or being pulled into one, I should say.
Yes, minions of the demon prince of madness, I believe.
Oh, this would explain all of it. I will send word to headquarters as soon as possible. In the meantime, I encourage you all to find a comfy place to stay. Consider this advance or part of your reward. He'll hand you all 350 gold.
Let's go. Let's go.
All together. So 50
Oh.
gold each.
Okay. That will be distributed to everybody.
Correct.
I was saying that just to be definitive.
So everybody can add 50 gold to your character sheets, including those who didn't do anything.
Freeloaders.
Yay!
Did he say that he's paying for a room, or we have to? That's a part, like
That is
pay for a
that
room
is
with this.
the first part of your reward, in which you can use to go pay for a room.
Okay.
Guys, we can end the game now. I have 69 gold.
I have 79. I need to spend 10 gold quickly.
Yes.
Convert some of that into platinum.
I can also give you this, and he will hand you another scroll that excuses you from paying tolls or fees at any of the transportation within the city, including the gates.
Oh, that is
What?
helpful.
Very
Why does this say easy pass?
Multi
In like old English script, like all the cursives, all the calligraphy.
Yeah.
Ye
Lilo
olde
Dallas,
easy
multi-pass.
pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
Is it for a certain time, or is it just forever?
Do you
It
want me
has
to put
an
a limit on it?
It's actually subscription based
Yeah.
on a small monthly fee.
See, this is our base subscription. You can actually subscribe to Easy Pass Plus.
That is
Anyway.
very kind. I didn't realize this must be the Sunkeeper's. Well, the benefit of being in the favor of somebody as wonderful as you, Sergeant Matthias.
No, yes, Sun Pass.
The Sun Pass. So good. I like that.
By the way, that's the easy pass of South Florida.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
Okay, that ruins it. Do you know, have you heard what might be happening with the Prancing Tabby now that Marie is no more?
I pulled some strings, and I was able to get Marie a little clerical treatment.
Is she back?
She is.
It's wonderful. It's such a rare gift for somebody to come back from the dead in these times.
Certainly a grim thing to have to clean your own gore off your floor, though. But she's back.
I would say most of it was us.
Fair enough. Yeah, we did bleed a lot in that establishment.
I was literally stabbed through the chest. We're a lot for this poor guy. He's just doing his job.
3 hairs fall from his head.
Anyway, thank you very much for the compensation. This toll pass will be very useful in our endeavors, and I thank you.
Goes into the bag of holding.
Have you all decided on a group name yet?
We're still workshopping it.
Yeah,
See, our group is fluctuating at the moment, so
Yeah, why don't we just call ourselves the Flux?
yeah.
That could be taken so badly, and that's why I love it, by the way, out of character. Look at this. Look at the Flux, this group of Flux.
What the flux?
Thanks, I hate it.
Flux Machina. Got it. Nailed it.
Oh,
Demonetize.
I quit. I quit. Actually, I am gonna get up because this coat is very warm.
yeah.
It is really warm in the house today.
Oh,
Yeah.
the air conditioning's not on.
Oh, I got him steaming.
I actually love that name quite a bit.
Y'all need to decide this soon.
So, we got anything else going on that pretty much wraps up what we were doing so far, right?
Yeah, we were asked to go and hunt a creature in the northern woods, were we not?
Yeah. The northern woods.
Yeah.
We should.
We don't need any more side quests.
Yeah, we should go to the northern woods, though.
I think we bored Matthias. He left the room.
Yeah, it's
We should we should take it as a blessing. We should go.
Oh, he could still hear us.
Ah, that
We're
feels
sitting
better.
in my office still.
Of course.
Yeah, I was just telling him to leave. Thank you again. Let's move, okay?
She blows Matthias a kiss and walks out.
He'll swat it away.
One of these days, it's going to catch.
But yeah, let's
They're walking out.
let's check out those woods.
First, let's go check on Marie, see if she needs some help, and maybe earn ourselves a night's rest. Huh?
Yes, I think
Yeah, what
she
time is
sets
it?
off at first light.
Is it late
At
now?
this
Or...
point, you've done several hours of traveling throughout the day. It is late.
Yeah. Can Valerie pick up her new coat? Because it would be the day.
You can pick up your new coat.
Can I also, on the way to do that, buy some supplies to make poisons with?
Just asking for a long
Jeez.
So this is what I'll say. Explicitly buying stuff for poisons, not necessarily allowed. The Alchemist Guild is more of like useful things that don't harm
Poison is
people.
useful.
So like what you need to go is you buy like one herb here and you buy another herb there. You don't buy it all in one place. You buy it in different locations.
Well,
So
here's
you know.
the thing. Here's the thing. Here's what I'll allow. You can retroactively. Well, no, you're the one who did all the talking to the Watchers. So
Yeah.
we'll say Valerie picked up some poisoner supplies from that seedy shop in Cog Bottom for you.
Oh, how kind. I did
it-
give her 10 platinum.
And it will cost. Make a persuasion check for me.
Me?
Okie dokie.
No. Yeah, actually, yeah,
I'm
you,
good at
Valerie.
those ones. Oh, can we?
His is better.
15. Okay.
Yeah, it's a plus 9.
30 gold.
30 gold.
I'll give you 30 gold.
Yeah, take 30 gold out of your own supply, and then 10. Cool. Bing, bang, bong. Bing, bing,
So-
bing.
You head to the Prancing Tabby, our favorite inn here in the 5th level, where we definitely are. And you walk in to just a little gnomish lady with a push broom, sweeping up her floor, picking up tables.
Mary,
Oh, welcome back. You see that she has a streak of silver hair now.
We're so glad to see you're back.
It feels good to be back. I am a little tired, but there's so much to be done. I have to get this place back up and running as soon as I can.
Well, do you need some help cleaning the mess? Or...
yeah, this place looks worse for wear after what happened. So I'd be willing to lend a hand.
What happened?
We were killed.
Nice.
It was quite a terrible time, Naoki.
Yeah. And that's what Diablo was stabbed, and that's where Hanatus was stabbed, and somebody.
That's where Dakka ran.
Is anyone
You can
else
see his
able to
little
cast
footprints.
mending? We might be able to get the scratches from Onal's ass cheeks out of the floor.
I'm mending everything.
We're just gonna abuse cantrips.
That's fine. That's what they're for. So, for the remainder of the night that you have before it's time to settle down for a long rest, you sit here with Marie, cleaning up tables, getting scratches out of the floor. And while you do that, she does cook a nice meal for all of you, consisting of some salted fish that she bought earlier in the day, and other root vegetables and fungi that was brought up from the Underdark. And here, when you're sitting at the table, enjoying your meal, telling stories from the past 24 hours, few days, the first chapter of your adventure comes to a close. Among friends, both old and new. And soon enough, it is time to go to bed and take a very much deserved long rest.
And with a directive to everyone that if something happens, we are to call for help.
You may
Immediately.
all mark your character sheets for a long rest, everybody. All
right.
You get everything back. And
I need to roll-
Valerie, hi.
Saving throw?
I need to look up this creature real fast.
Can we just make it a low DC?
No.
Okay.
What was this? What was this creature called?
What was the sleeping arrangements, by the way? Because there was no room for Emmeline in this previous setup.
I presume. Well, Cram normally shared, so you'd.
Oh,
sorry,
God.
your
Oh,
tokens
God.
are still there.
Oh, God!
Your tokens are all still there. You can. I'm just gonna delete all the tokens on the map, and you can drag and drop yours to fit your new rooms.
Yeah.
So,
There are enough rooms, so no one.
all right. So, here it is. Oh wait, I combined two. I combined two monster stop blocks for this one.
Fancy.
I think I made an error.
Oh, here it is. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you get.
All right. 13.
13. That will be a failure. Your hit points are going to be further reduced by
What?
7.
What?
Oh,
Years.
As the sewer fever continues to.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're also poisoned until this disease is cured.
That's new. This is getting worse and worse all the time.
I don't have any money. I'm just a baby.
Does she have visible stink lines coming from her?
This deal is getting worse and worse all the time.
green aura with flies.
So upon waking up in the morning, you have a fever. Your joints are sore. You have a slight cough. A little bit of phlegm and blood and bile comes up when you cough. Just a little bit.
What's happening? What the fuck?
Seriously, in that wig.
What the fuck is happening? Mother. Wait. Well, what's happening? She staggers out of her room looking as frazzled as she's ever looked. I think I need to see a cleric.
So you're all downstairs for your breakfast here in the morning. You have undisclosed juice that is being served. Hot cakes and bacon are on the menu today as Valerie comes kind of stumbling down the stairs.
Do I have to make a Constitution saving throw for the smell of food?
No.
Okay. I've got COVID. That's not funny.
God. Oh god.
Too soon.
Oh,
I never
When
want to
is
hear
it
that
not
word again.
It happens, man.
hey, Valerie, come here.
Come here.
Oh, goodness. You're not looking too good.
I think I've got shit fever.
I don't quite know what that
contagious?
is.
But just say that my days of skulking through sewers are over.
Hmm.
Oh, sweetie.
Maybe-
You have a fever. Are you sure you don't want to spend the rest of your day in bed?
No, I think I need to see a cleric. Felt a little off yesterday, but it's getting worse.
Would you happen to know a good cleric in the area?
Well, mostly what we have here on the 5th level are just small shrines here and there throughout the city. But you're more than welcome to go to the 2nd and 1st levels to go to a proper temple if you're looking for someone. Clerics are rare, though.
We are heading out anyways, but I'll be of no use to anyone like this. I'm starting to look as grey as Sonatus.
Well, if you die, you'll just come right back. So,
I don't think that's
I
true.
wouldn't be too worried.
I mean, it happened once. Why not again?
I don't think we should take that for granted. I'm assuming that was a one-time deal.
Well, to a cleric then.
Unless somebody here has some ability to do something.
I can only heal minor wounds, unfortunately.
I can heal very vast wounds, but unfortunately, I'm not quite there on healing diseases.
No, I'd say the only spells that might be able to take care of this is chicken soup and a long week of rest. But I think we need to see.
I mean, I could try this, and then I'll go over and cast Lesser Restoration to try clear a poison.
Hold on.
I do love something that adds an additional condition.
Uh-oh.
Did it make it worse? Valerie drops dead.
You accelerated the disease.
No.
You feel a slight relief of your symptoms.
Slight relief, what does that mean?
So, make an Arcana check. Or medicine check.
Okay.
Make a medicine check.
Well, I was more meaning
Can I-
mechanically, but well.
Can I help since I'm casting the spell?
Sure.
My Arcana and Medicine are not the same. So if it was Medicine, it'd be an 18. If it's
Okay.
Arcana, it's 20.
Okay, I'll give you the Arcana. It appears that this Restoration spell may have like fought off the symptoms of this disease for about a day or so. So at the end of your day today, if you fail your con save, you will not get worse conditions, but the condition will persist. If you succeed on your Constitution saving throw, you will fight off the disease. Your body's immune system will take its course and get rid of the sewer fever. But you are no longer considered poisoned until the end of your next long rest.
Hooray.
Did that seem to help?
It definitely helps, but I'm still feeling weaker than I was.
And just so for my own reference there, Valerie, could you deal some damage to your character sheet real fast and then heal yourself back?
Deal some damage? Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
I do.
sorry.
I want to see
It's
the
not
new
trained.
animation.
Well, I need to damage it anyways, because it's not showing
Ooh.
me health correctly.
Get bubble.
I'm now at my max health. So you want me to lower myself further?
Yeah.
So one more damage. One more healing.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Thank you. That's all I needed.
Okay. So, I'm feeling a little bit more sprightly. I think I can now eat some food, and I still want to see a cleric because I don't think that this is over. She definitely looks like she's lost some of her vitality. You know, I'm down 9 hit points right now.
Emmeline will spend the morning making notes about Valerie's condition and the condition of the rest of the party members in her little notebook.
Marie will go over to Thalia. Thalia, she wants to say Thalia. She goes, I'm sorry, I don't believe that we have. I appreciate you helping up, clean up here and there. I'm Marie. I am the owner of this establishment.
Ah, very nice to meet you. Thank you for the beds for the night. My name is Thalia.
And your name is? As she looks over at Naoki.
I'm Naoki. Nice to meet ya.
Well, you're welcome to stay here as long as you need. Not for free, of course, but as long as you need.
Yes. Marie offers the kindest hospitality in the entire city. And she's also adorable.
I appreciate it. All right, well, you feel better. I still have a few things to get done here. New inventory, that sort of thing.
Question for you, Marie.
Hmm.
Why do you have a secret passage in your keg?
Oh, there was a time in which I need to get away from an ex now and then.
Do I believe that?
Make an inside check.
It's an 18.
Oh, she's lying.
Yeah. It does seem like a very, very good idea. If you ever need help getting away from an ex, we can help get rid of the ex. And she winks and walks out. She's a smuggler.
All right, how's about we look for that cleric up on the upper levels for you there, Valerie? So get you in ship shape.
Yes. Diablo. She was lying. I trust her, but still.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got their skeletons in their closet and all that.
He looks to Emmeline.
Some more than most.
I think most people don't have literal skeletons in their closet.
That's what I meant.
I do.
Yes. But I say, I don't know if I'd ever trust somebody who didn't have at least a little bit of a dark secret.
Yeah, everybody's got something to hide.
Even those who don't know they have something to hide. Looks at Crom.
Oh, yes. Yes. Very wise words.
He
Quite.
could be the king of his people, for all we know.
I don't believe I would want to be that. Not at least at this time.
Which was his
Open
major
to-
character conflict when he had his memories.
Yeah. There was actually a rebellion, and he was like buried with his memory wiped. He was a horrible tyrant from 10,000 years ago who ruled the entire continent.
Did you tell him your backstory?
Stop spoiling it, man! God!
All
Oh,
right. So you, most of the temples are going to be located on the upper level. However, you know that you need to also go to the forest to the north. So you take the lift and the train, both for free, to the northwestern part of the city. And as you walk to look at the different temples and that sort of thing, that is where we're gonna take our mid-session break.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. So thank you for tuning in so far. If you're just now joining us,
Well, I mean, you've chosen a really interesting session to do this. I mean, like, aren't we magnificent? Aren't we wonderful, darlings? Aren't we just the best?
you and that,
Do you like
that
seeing
shake and
us?
go wig.
Yeah, you know, do you like seeing our dashing Halloween affair? Well, I mean, if you're joining us late, you kind of missed the fun reveal, but, you know, you want to just listen
has a
to
little bit of everything.
our dulcet voices, you can find us anywhere you get your podcasts. But let's say you want to catch up on the actual entire video. Where would you find that, Quentin?
If I had to take a guess, I think you could find it over at the Prestige Encounter channel on a little thing called YouTube.
That comes out Monday.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to see us again next week? You can find us every Wednesday. on Twitch on Lich Souls.
Twitch.tv/LichSouls, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at Twitch.tv/LichSouls. Once again, that's Twitch.tv/LichSouls. We'll be back here in about 15-20 minutes. However, we got some really cool, exciting videos for you to enjoy. In the meantime, don't go anywhere. See ya soon. And welcome back everyone.
So proud.
Oh, he walked away.
Good night, everyone.
He can't handle it.
Go. All right, now that Michael's gone, what do y'all want to talk about? Oh shit, here it is.
Don't use my government name. Anyway, somewhere
Just
we
the one
left
who
off, the party
introduces himself.
had
Every stream, I'm Michael the DM.
the party had made their way to the top level of the city, to the northwestern district, which takes a few hours of travel by train because the city is massive. Is there any like temple in particular that you're looking for?
Well, that's the problem. Thalia doesn't really know which gods are, super interesting.
I
Make a
heard that
religious
Sauron's
check.
pretty good.
Religion check.
Yeah, like which gods would normally do healing stuff?
Maybe not Tara.
It's an 8.
8.
She's a non-believer.
There's a few that all gods and their followers are capable of healing in one way or another. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think, no matter the domain, like cure wounds is an option on a cleric.
I mean, even she has cure wounds.
However, you know that there is a specific god of healing and medicine, but you cannot think of their name.
It's almost like we should know this because we know a group of people who worship her.
Known as a play. Well, no. That's Haless. She's the.
Would I know?
She's the goddess
Okay.
of family, home, and hearth.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what. I mean, sorry.
Go ahead and
if
make a
anyone's-
religion check there, Emmeline.
If anyone's religious here, I don't really
Okay.
know which gods focus on healing. I don't really do gods,
Hold on, bear with me.
In the city
Bear
we
with
worship
me.
industry.
I got a 12. GG.
Better than 8.
It would be Dasis, the goddess of medicine and healing.
Obviously, Dasis. That's where we should go. The Temple of Dasis. If we can
Yes.
find one.
We should see like the god. Is there like a temple of the god of lovers? Or, I mean, they probably deal with healing a lot of diseases.
Well, there are two gods related to lovers. There's one that's lust, and there's one that's love. Which one are you more interested in?
Well, we'll deal with the one that Emmeline found.
All right,
I don't wanna boost
So
the-
as you're, going about the city, Dasis, their symbol is a corked vial, and the temple is actually a hospital. There are a number of
Look.
doctors about, and you have to put this in consideration of the history of the world, as the gods have been less present in the world and less able to communicate. Clerics are a lot more rare at this point. Most clerics don't even know which god is reaching out to them until they focus more in on it. So there would be a natural need for more hospitals, as Dasis was the goddess that taught people how to heal, use bandages, natural remedies for wounds, that sort of thing. As you go in, there is an elven woman and a half orc man sitting at a desk, as people are kind of like waiting in chairs, that sort of thing, around a lobby, and they're like, the man looks up. Hello, how can I help you?
I'm looking for help with, I believe, a disease.
Right. Do you think this is a contagious disease?
Well, you had to stand in sewer water to get it, so I doubt it.
All right. Well, I recommend that you don't stand in sewer water.
I wasn't intending to, but the tentacle monster pulled me in it, so I,
Right. Tentacle monster. I've heard everything here. Don't worry one bit. We'll get you fixed right up. He proceeds to go ahead and get your information, that sort of thing.
Yeah, she gives her insurance card.
The whole shebang. Right. And soon enough, you're brought into the room, which is kind of a there's a number of fountains and baths or herbs hanging from the ceiling, being dried. There's a number of areas here where they they have a mineral bath and like a steam room, and things are infused with different herbs that are infused with magic, that sort of thing, to allow people to heal the best way they can. Walking into the room is a fairy woman who she stands about 2 feet tall at her height, with wings across her back that have the coloration of a blue butterfly. She has spectacles on the end of her nose, and she walks in. She goes, "Hi, I'm Dr. Ramina."
Dr. Ramina?
Ramina.
Yes.
She has a symbol of Dassus hanging around her neck. You understand that we have a sickness today?
Yes, we were fighting a monster in the sewers, and I believe I've picked something up. Yesterday I felt a little weak, but this morning I felt quite ill. We had one of our companions used a version of, I believe, lesser restoration would be what I would assume magically, and it helped reduce the effects, but I feel diminished.
Okay, well, we have a couple options here. I mean, I am technically able to. I am capable of removing the effect from you. However, it does take a lot of resources. I would need diamond dust, and it takes quite a bit of focusing of magic power from me. So there is a fee associated with that. Some 400 gold. Otherwise, I can give you some medicine that would help you give you better chances of fighting it off.
So, do you think that would be effective? I mean, 400 gold. Is everyone in the room with her? Like, it's just like a family visit?
I mean, it's not exactly like a private room.
Yeah.
It's not your conventional. It's not like I call it a hospital, but it is still a temple with like different areas for treatment.
400 gold.
Right. Sometimes we just have to help people fight off, because otherwise we're not capable of healing every single person. Sometimes Dassus's power is not with us.
That's disappointing. Is this just Dassus is a little shy? We call it healing.
I wouldn't speak such words of our goddess here in her own place of power.
Oh. Problem is, we're about to go on the road, and I'm afraid I don't know what to do. Diablo, I can't make this decision. It's a lot of money, and I don't have it.
How much we say we're looking at again?
400 gold.
Let's say for the spell components combined with the magic, which I'm assuming is profit to help operate the.
Would that fee
in that process perhaps restore the vitality of Valerie?
It would be completely remedied.
Almost instantaneously.
I mean, how much money are we holding on to right now?
Well, we have enough. I mean, so each platinum is 100 gold. So Valerie
Each platinum's
has
10 gold.
10 gold. So 10 gold. That's what I meant to say. So, like, Valerie could front a chunk of it.
But we still need to put some money together.
Well, we have some in there. I just don't want to take 150 of the party fund just to get better.
If it helps you, especially if we're going along the road for quite some time.
But the money is valuable. I feel like I'm being cheap with my own health. Are you sure? Like, I feel like my mother had a health plan, but I can't find the card. Are you sure this isn't covered? Like, in my insurance?
Let's think about it this way, right? You spend this money, we spend this money and get you fixed up. We have more opportunity to make that money back quicker.
So you're saying not dying is a good idea?
Yes, it's better to have you on the road.
Okay. Valerie will take 25 platinum out of her own purse, and then 15 platinum out of nowhere. Literally, like, you can see, like, her own purse has money in it, which she pulls her own purse out of nowhere. So she's got her own purse in the bag of holding. And then from there, it's like, and so she's kind of like reaches in and she's like, are you sure there's not any, like, we couldn't negotiate the price slightly differently? We just did save a lot of lives yesterday.
The prices are set, unfortunately.
Okay. So, fending off minions of the Demon Prince of Madness who is kidnapping innocents, that's not anything that might come into consideration?
No.
Okay. You probably actually had to help some of them. Yeah. So, yeah, she gives this stack of platinum coins.
The doctor will take some diamond dust and cast Greater Restoration on you, clearing the effect.
Does my hit points restore as well as the freebie?
They do.
Okay. Well, your god does miracles still. When I was younger, when I was a little girl, we were fearful that the power of the gods would never come back.
I am limited in what I can do in a day. Sometimes she does not hear my prayers.
Yeah, I am sure she hears them. She just isn't able to respond back. But
time to slay a monster.
Yeah. Do you want to slay a monster?
Yes.
We also have potions of healing available for sale at the front of the temple if you need them, if you're going to go out adventuring. We do get a lot of all kind through here.
Adventure types?
Oh, yes.
Your kind.
Do you offer any bulk discounts?
I'm not sure on the pricing, and as I just tend to the sick.
Of course. Well, thank you for your assistance.
No problem. Have a wonderful day.
May Darsus be with you.
May her healing grace find you.
Wait. Are we going to buy potions, guys?
As much as potions would help us right now. I feel like our pockets are a little light after that.
Yes. Well, we still have about 100 gold left.
Yeah,
We
but
have some potions already, don't we?
yeah, we have a few.
Yes, we've got 4 altogether because Cram had 1.
I think we'll
I
be
think
okay.
it's
Okay, let's head to the gate.
Yeah, anything else, you just put some dirt in it. It'll be fine.
Got a
think I've
healer
coughed
here.
up enough dirt.
Stick a wet paper towel on it.
What's paper towel? That sounds very inefficient. Like it would be a one-use thing and you have to dispose of it.
You rich or something?
Yes, well, I mean, I don't have my mother's money.
Oh, not you. Thalia.
Sadly,
Tell-
not rich, and parents are not alive.
Oh. You sound like a typical adventurer. Yeah. I still have one parent. I know.
I don't think I ever had parents ever.
Well, you might have had a creator.
Mm.
See, I was born from a drop of the sun that fell into the earth, formed an egg, and one day I hatched, and I decided I was going to be the greatest that ever lived.
Mm.
So he became that very thing. Diablo, the mighty.
The
No
immortal.
wonder you can't die.
Exactly.
You have a lot of names. You're the mighty, the immortal, Diablo Dorado.
It would be such a shame the thing that brought Diablo down was just a random brain aneurysm.
That might be the best.
It could
Can
happen
you,
to
Can you
anyone.
like roll a con save like every 4 sessions?
I think you're
Time bomb.
Yeah.
I think you're misinterpreting Diablo's power. None of it comes from his brain, Michael.
So, I think we have an idea.
Aorta
of what-
aneurysm then.
yeah, I think we know what most of us can do, but Thalia, you're an adventurer. What kind of adventurer are you? You've got a little drake or something?
I'm mainly skilled with my longsword and longbow. Unfortunately, I had to hunt all my life to survive and to eat due to being poor, so very little spells, but very good with a weapon.
So, the opposite of rich.
Sounds
you're
like
fine.
she's rich in skill.
Yes, of course.
Like that, I do agree.
So,
Since you've hunted a lot, you might be of great use tracking down this beast we are trying to find. Have you heard of, do you know anything about it? And then I'll describe what we were described as, or did we get a picture? I can't remember.
Were you asking me something?
Yeah, did we get a picture of the beast that we were supposed to hunt, or were we like described what it was?
You were just, it was described that the creature was in the forest to the north, and it only attacked at night. It was large. But
There's
that's-
stuff. Was there stuff growing on its back, or am I thinking about something else?
It had horns of some kind, obsidian horns or
horns.
something.
Okay.
Yes, have you
Interesting.
heard of a creature like this?
Horns. I'm not sure on a creature with horns, but possibly a creature at night, but I could be thinking wrong.
you're looking for a horny beast.
Well,
Sorry.
let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
We already have two.
We'll we'll use your skill once we get there. I'm sure you're a lot more of a inaction type person.
Yes. Very good with the weapon, I must
Yes, yes.
say.
Inaction, not inaction. That's the important distinction there. All right, let's get headed,
Yeah.
shall we?
So we've kind of all established what we're all capable of, right? I mean, I'm a performer and fighter, can cast some spells. Emmeline is a coroner and wizard. Got a ranger and hunter, and Renatus is a fighter who can summon a ghostly image of himself. Cram is good at dying. And casting spells.
Yeah, don't pull his leg. He's powerful if I've ever seen it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diablo is the greatest fighter who ever lived.
Among other titles.
And Naoki is also some kind of magic user.
Vibe creator.
Like, I haven't quite established what you're capable of, Naoki. You are casting spells, but is it a learned ability, or?
I draw them from nature
Ah,
rather than Emmeline.
so nature. So I draw mine just from the essence of magic in the universe. The song that plays through the world. I feel
We're
like that's a
taking a
strange-
train, right?
I think we took a train.
So you're
Are we
already
on it?
in
I'm just
the
making sure.
northwestern part of the city. You can go out the gates to the Berlin Forest whenever you choose.
Sweet. Just making sure.
Well, no better time than the present.
Yes, where the sun is high and our spirits are high. Off to adventure?
Let's go.
Let's go
Yeah, of
hunt a
course.
beast.
Adventure.
On the way, let's figure out a freaking party name. Come on. Like, this is getting ridiculous.
Sewer rats.
I don't like that one.
Mm.
Sounds a little smelly.
I don't think we need a reputation for going in the sewers.
What
Mm,
if we go? I mean, we could be the Undying.
Fascinating.
Until one of you die.
Again,
Undying except
Our
one.
reputation lives on.
Except 2.
Who?
whether it's a good reputation or not is left to be determined.
Anyways, think on it while we go. We've got some time, and I believe it's at least a few days' journey, if I'm not wrong. Well, Thalia, you're the one who's aware of the roads. Why don't you lead the way?
I can try my best in this area.
Give me a survival check there, Thalia.
$24.
24. You begin to lead the party into the forest, following the paths, and you travel for quite a bit of the day. Eventually, night does begin to fall, as this is a very long trek from the city to the forest and just getting out of the city itself. And you know that you're probably going to need to set up camp at this point.
We don't have tents.
Can we just stay under a tree?
I'll say that using your survival check, you managed to like makeshift some branches to give you like a loose canopy, to at least shield you for the elements if it rains.
Yeah.
You're going to be screwed. However, it is autumn. You're going to need to build a fire, which might give away your location to any prowling enemies in the dark.
How do we feel about a fire? Do we or do we not?
I don't know if I much care for being eaten by wolves in the night.
We have fire
always-
magic.
We don't need fire magic.
We can always take watches, keep out an eye out for danger.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to freeze.
I can also cast light if we would prefer that. It might be less visible, but only like slightly.
I believe it'd be more the heat from the fire that we need.
Yes, it is
rather
quite
than the
cold.
light.
I'd say the idea of taking watches should work if we do decide for the fire.
There's enough of us. We should be able to take 3 watches. Just be prepared that Cram and Renatus don't technically sleep like normal people.
I don't mind taking first watch.
While we're all awake, how about I've been thinking about a little bit of a name, maybe. I mean, I guess this doesn't really apply to all of us, but I noticed a few of us are mask wearers, and especially this one that's been following us around. About something cool and mysterious like the Veiled Vanguard.
I love that, actually. That's fantastic.
That's really cool.
That's perfect. I have no notes.
Are we all in favor?
Yes, I can see it now. A grand stage. Valerie playing her lute, Diablo swooping down. Fireworks. The masked, the Veiled Vanguard. I don't get it. I don't get these silly names.
Okay.
They don't make sense to me.
Yes, yeah. The immortal Diablo Dorado in the Veiled Vanguard, or just the Veiled Vanguard. I don't know. We can...
So, I think what we've established is that the rest of you need to get masks. Okay.
No. No.
Why not? You
I
can get
believe-
yours with like.
I think my face was sculpted to be beautiful, and this should be shown off to the world.
Have you ever tried to take it off, see what's underneath?
I have not. But I'm sure it could be altered if I wished.
Do you like the way your face feels on your body? You don't. Take it off.
Rips it off, and there's an actual like human skull underneath. He was the real boy the whole time.
Like the scene from RoboCop 2. Just
Oh God. Oh,
I
that
will
is.
too.
Quinn,
Yeah.
can you do that motion again?
I'm never gonna live that one down. Anyway,
If only that was recorded.
Oh wait.
oh wait.
Oh wait.
This stream is not coming up on Monday.
Oh, sorry guys, the footage got corrupted. I don't know what happened.
Oh no, the whole channel got deleted.
Oh dang, that's
Who
crazy.
is taking first watch?
Cram will, with anyone who wishes to join. Or be on his own. He doesn't really mind.
I can see in the dark if you want.
It's always useful.
Especially people who can see in the dark.
Who's gonna take second watch?
Diablo will take second watch.
I'll do it as well. It's fine.
All right, and last watch.
Sign me up.
Valerie and Emmeline.
Technically, I
And
can take
Renatus.
2 watches if needed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Renatus doesn't sleep anyways. He just kind of.
We'll add Renatus into the second watch.
Cool.
All right.
He'd be
First
motionless
watch
for
of the
4 hours.
campaign, guys. We have
Took this long.
Naoki. Take it away.
You've got it, Naoki.
I can see everything.
I need a perception
Now
check.
that the
Anything.
rain's gone?
Each of you make a perception check separately, or one of you can do it with an advantage. Up to you.
You've got it, Naoki. You get that advantage.
Okay. Once I can find it.
Roll again. 2 18s. Great. Looking out into the forest, you don't see much activity as the sun is setting behind the trees. A little bit of wildlife moving about here and there, but for the most part, it is quiet.
It's a very still night tonight, Naoki.
The woods aren't really saying anything to me tonight.
You said you draw your power from nature. How did you come about doing that?
I grew up from the Sylvan Woods, so I can always just kind of feel nature around me, just kind of an aura almost.
This is very interesting.
But I can draw more power from my dreams than anything else.
I wonder what it's like to dream sometimes. I hear stories, but I've never quite had one.
You can't dream?
I don't particularly sleep.
Maybe one day I can grant you the ability to at least try that.
I would like that very much. I might dream of my past and learn something.
So you're made of what again?
I'm made of a mixture of different things, mostly wood and steel, I presume, but
Do you remember how you came to be?
I don't remember much before Dakka found me. Well, nothing. Last thing I remember was being dug up and then having these strange abilities to cast magic that I don't think I had before. It's hard to tell.
I gotcha. I don't quite have the recollection of what happened to me before going to the Sylvan Woods.
We're very alike in that aspect, then.
Yeah, no memories. Or very foggy memories. Although I do have dreams, but they don't make sense.
But I hope they come to terms with you and you can figure it all out.
Hopefully I can give you the ability to dream again.
Would be nice.
And soon enough, it is time to wake up Diablo, Emmeline, and Renatus.
Diablo just kind of stretches after sleeping for a little bit.
It still freaks me out how you sleep with that mask on.
I can breathe perfectly fine through it.
Mm-hmm.
Without even opening her eyes, Emmeline just lights a cigarette and starts smoking while she's laying on the ground to wake up. It's too early.
Was it? Wait, who's up for this watch?
It's Diablo, Emmeline, and Renatus.
I thought it was Thalia and Renatus.
I don't mind either way.
Thalia, yeah. Sorry, Emmeline, you're a third watch. You go back to sleep.
Excellent. You know, mid sleep
So-
smoke break, do all the time.
Thalia, Diablo, Renatus.
Love stumbling into the kitchen for a midnight smoke. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah, we'll motion at Renatus kind of coming out of his meditation. Look to Thalia.
You see how he does that? It's creepy as shit.
Does he just never actually sleep?
No, he goes into deep meditation, but anything will stir him. He's fully aware.
Creepy. Very creepy. I guess
Yeah.
at least he's alert for any danger, but still creepy.
Hey, sometimes creepy is what we need, right?
Definitely,
So-
definitely.
You said, you, hunted to grow up while you grew up? Like, lived on your own off the land?
Yes, I did live with my parents for a while, but after they were killed, I just basically had to hunt for myself. I still did it growing up, but obviously due to being alone, I had to be even more skillful than I was, which is why I'm very brilliant with a sword. I must say so for myself.
It's a shame. I don't want to pry too deep, but you said your parents were murdered or killed. It's a pretty heavy thing.
Yes, it was at least just me and my parents living alone in a house, or at least nobody else, as far as I'm aware, got killed. But unfortunately, yes, left alone. Not so great.
Yeah.
Does the other one speak ever, or is he just constantly in deep thought?
I don't know how.
Speak.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know how deep his thoughts go, but he definitely has a train of thought, I assume. Right, Renatus? You doing a whole lot of meditating.
I am of the belief that I only speak when I need to.
In a lot of ways, me and Renatus are alike, but in that way, I guess we're different.
Sometimes you need someone to talk a lot, and sometimes you just gotta know when it's best to sit out. You're just a bit of both.
Yeah. Just to give a little bit of my 2 cents. Of course, as I mentioned, I was born from a drop of the sun, but, after that point, I did need a little bit of guidance, and growing up, there was a very mystical lioness that guided me on part of my journey, and she was great. She was a mentor, a protector, because I was still a kid, and she got taken from me.
Oh, I'm very sorry for that.
Yeah, it's all right. It made me stronger now, but I wouldn't be able to, I guess, roar quite as loud without her example.
Very special and dear to your heart, then I guess.
Yeah, everybody's got those people. But I guess to see Renatus here, he don't really know much about himself besides what the goddesses told him. Ain't that right?
That's right. I don't remember much from my past, nor do I want to. All I know is that I now serve in the glory of Griftreya and Ilna to help those that wander find their eternal rest.
Pretty intense shit, right?
Very creepy and intense.
Hey, that's why we love him. Oh yeah, let's take a look around here. I guess we're really paying attention to our surroundings.
I need a perception check. Whoever wants to make it.
Yeah, whoever's better.
I got it.
All right, cool.
Do you have dark vision?
He should.
I
I
have
think.
proficiency.
What about
my
No, I
God.
don't have dark vision actually.
what about Thalia? Do you have dark vision?
I'm trying to have a look, but
If you're a human now, you don't.
no.
Wait. I think my Echo might actually have dark vision though, that's hilarious to me.
I don't think
How
until
does that
later.
work?
I think.
No, I might. I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah, I think you get something like way later on.
So
but like,
Diablo would be the best bet at the moment because you're the only one with dark vision, so it would be the only roll with advantage.
Oh,
Okay,
I didn't mean
cool.
to click that. I do apologize.
I suppose Diablo will make a perception check with advantage. That's a 15.
15 seems pretty quiet at the moment.
What about any little old ladies?
Hey, it sure is quite the dead night out here, but I can't say I'm complaining.
It does seem a little bit suspicious, though. You'd have thought a bit more might be happening. But
Yeah,
at
maybe.
least we're okay.
Is there like a solid branch in a tree above or something?
Sure.
All right. Better make use of this time. Can't be sitting around like a bump on a log.
Diablo will try to climb up the tree next to him,
Okay.
and he'll just climb onto like a nice sturdy branch, and he'll hang by the branch by his tail, and just do some fun core exercises.
Okay. And soon enough, it is time to wake up Valerie and Emmeline.
Oh. Oh, that feels so much better. Wait, did Donatus wake up? I can't tell the difference. Donatus, did you sleep your watch, or are you just staring at nothing?
I'm awake.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to sleep, y'all. Y'all keep watch.
Yes, we will do that.
Emmeline's just gonna sit cross-legged by the fire, just rubbing her eyes.
You're not used to waking up on the road?
I'm not used to having a scheduled wake-up time.
That's not
Usually-
a scheduled wake-up time. It's called an unscheduled wake-up time.
I usually wake up when I want, not when I'm told. But oh, this actually gives me an idea. And she's going to pull out that book that she picked up from the architect. 'Cause I don't believe I've had a chance to really check it out yet. Would you want to read this with me?
Are we sure it's safe?
No. But it looks just like mine. And she'll point to her right side and the crude leather journal she has.
Well, sure. Let's
Yes.
take a look at it.
Fascinating.
She's like, let's be very careful with us picking it up. So, do you have any like tweezers or something so we can open it without touching it?
I've been putting my fingers all over it. She'll just kind of twist it about.
Okay. Not good
It'll
so
be no
far.
biggie. Just hold your breath in case it's dusty. And she'll crack it open.
So you're both attempting to read the book?
Yeah, we're gonna dive in.
Sure. Let's collectively do this make this bad choice together.
This is not a bad choice. I don't know
Don't
where
you
that's
dare
coming.
close your eyes. Hold
So-
your breath, it gets better.
As you two open the book, a flood of arcane energy and knowledge hits your brain. These symbols seem to be twisting on the page and spiraling around. You're both going to take 23 points of psychic damage, and the book slams shut.
Oof.
Is there like no saving throw for that?
No. Your eyes are bleeding, your ears are bleeding, your nose is bleeding. 23 points of psychic damage.
Oh my god.
Oh
I need
my
another
God.
cigarette. Oh my god.
That would have
You're
dropped me
gasping
if
for
I.
air. You're coughing on the ground.
What the?
Why'd it do that?
I told you it was
Valerie!
a bad idea. Why did you do that?
Why'd it do that? I didn't do that.
You picked up.
Did anyone?
You picked up a magic book.
Did anyone like stir from that? Everyone's
you all
sleeping nice
decide.
and tight.
Did you make loud noises as you went on the ground?
Not necessarily. I think there was more like I think there was more like a wide open, like scream, coming from Valerie, but with no sound coming out, like that kind of like horror movie kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, Emmeline got winded. So not a ton of noise, just a lot of pain.
Why do
Suffering.
you
Y'all
wizards
are
read?
real low on your health.
Why do you wizards read books for magic?
That's how you learn. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Did you like
How-
detect magic on it or look for curses or? I mean,
No,
what kind of book is that?
I don't. An exploding book.
Okay, let's.
Do you think if I opened it again, it would do that again?
I think if you opened it again, it would kill us. I think it was. Honestly, I feel like it was the overwhelming force of the knowledge. It was too much. I don't think we're powerful enough yet.
But maybe if we turned it outward and opened it, it could be a weapon.
I think that is
You just
terrible,
trying?
and we are going to have to test that out.
Yeah, keep your eye out for any squirrels or something.
Well, more
Oh.
like we'll have somebody pick it up and point it at someone else and see what happens.
A
Just like,
powerful
you know.
squirrel ends up reading it, and it becomes the most powerful squirrel in all of history.
Yeah.
As this conversation happening from just beyond the light of the fire here, hello?
Open the book.
I'm sorry, I saw the light of your fire, and I was curious as to what was going on. So the view is a woman wearing a gray shawl, wrinkles across her face, a hunchback, walking on very heavily on a cane.
Nope.
We don't want to buy anything. We're not interested in anything. We're not interested.
Don't you want a small treat, little girl, that I might have? Here in my
Emmeline's just
basket.
gonna side eye Valerie so hard right now.
We don't take candy from strangers on the road.
I am no danger to you. Look into my eyes and you will be able to tell that I am no
Nope.
danger.
I need a hard insight check right now, I think.
Go ahead and roll for insight.
Yeah, she just wants to like get her vibe on this lady because something's. Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a 22.
She doesn't seem hostile at the moment.
Emmeline is gonna shoot a telepathic message using the message cantrip to Valerie.
Yeah,
We could rob her. We could rob her.
You have to whisper.
Yeah, tiny whisper, tiny whisper, tiny whisper. We could rob her.
I don't think that's a good idea. She's not hostile right now, but
The darkness eats away at the hearts of mortals, and the light staves it.
that's a
I'm
bit
not
of a red
interested.
flag right now. Sorry, the darkness eats away at the heart of mortals and light. That's.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, is it okay if I sit here? She's already sitting next to the fire.
Yeah. Do we have any choice?
What's your...
My name is Zara.
I'm Emmeline.
It is nice to meet you, Evelyn.
What brings you out to this forest late at night, Zara?
I walk the paths of the forest as I do live here. I do live here in the forest. I saw the light of your fire, and I decided to come investigate it. She smiles, a snaggletooth grin.
Would you happen to know about any large dangerous creature roaming around lately during the night?
All manner of monsters can be found in the darkness, little girl.
Okay.
Are you sure you
The
do
one we're
not want a
looking for.
muffin?
Yes.
I make very good muffin.
I eat a lot of meat.
muffin for you.
You know, grains make me feel
Oh, do
bloated.
not worry. I have gluten-free.
Now we're
What's
talking.
gluten? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are not aware of that thing yet. Ignore what I said.
Yeah, what, huh?
It sounds like gluten is a thing that takes most of the flavor out of food if you take it away. That's just my guess.
It is the essence of eldritch monsters slowly poisoning the masses over time. It is nothing you have to worry about right now.
This is what I've been saying, and no one believes me. All the sun
Finally,
people
somebody
make
gets
fun of
it.
me when I try to tell them the truth. I know what I saw.
Oh, here comes the tinfoil hat.
Oh God. Is there tinfoil underneath the mask she wears?
Yeah, she's got it lining her hat. Yeah, she's got metal lining her hat just in case. You never know who's gonna try to tap in.
Yeah, they're both like
Can't let
looking just
that happen.
weary and like.
You say you live in these woods. Usually
Yes.
when one who lives in the woods goes to investigate something, they normally bring a weapon along with them.
Does it look like I have a weapon? I do not know what you're talking about.
I insight that.
Roll for insight.
Can I
Ooh,
just like
21.
21. She definitely. There's a sense of danger about her. Not in the sense of she's going to attack you. You're not getting any like hostile preparations to like clench you in the fist. You probably don't want to mess with her.
She doesn't have a weapon. She is the weapon.
Well, I mean, I was always warned by my uncle not to take food from strangers. He
But I am not a stranger. I am a friend. I have introduced myself to you.
I know, just
We are not strangers no more.
There are some things where how would he say it? In the mortal realm, taking food from another is a social contract. But in some other realms and creatures that come from other realms, taking food can be dangerous.
This is a very mouthy saying.
It is, but it was more of a lesson.
Yeah,
You know,
Valerie, have a muffin. This one has a berry jam in it. I'm quite proud.
He takes it and sniffs it.
Do you
Emmeline-
get the sense of the fresh berries I picked here in the forest? It is the perfect season for them.
You know what? Well, what's the worst that could happen?
You could die, but not for my muffins.
He takes a small bite.
It's quite good. A little hit of spice.
Mm.
Sweetness yet tart from the berry. Dare I say, moist.
I mean, we're not in the Fae, so...
No, you're not. Although I do know quite a bit of Fae people. They are very nice. Lovely party.
Yes, just... I was always warned, don't dance with the Fae.
Could you,
I'm sorry,
you-
Emmeline. Did you want a muffin as well now? As you see, your friend is not dead. And how about you, Grey
Yes.
Man? Would you like a muffin as well?
I'd rather not, thank you.
I have chocolate chip.
No, thank you.
See,
How was
look at us, sharing the food around the campfire. This is what trustworthy people do.
Yeah, she offers one of her rations to the
Okay,
The old one?
gesture. I appreciate.
It's like some like really nice mixed nuts and berries and dark chocolate. It's only fair to share, isn't it not?
I think you should wake up your friends now.
Oh, is it been that long? Diablo,
why?
What?
we have a visitor.
A visitor.
Diablo's gonna roll over, just kind of dusts himself off, and he looks up, sees this old lady, and his eye twitches for a moment.
You're the Witch of the Woods to the north.
That is indeed what I am. And how are you?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, I think that witch has a very loaded way to that title. I never claimed it. It's just what people call me.
Were you expecting to meet her here, Diablo?
I'm gonna really get into it with y'all, so I just assumed it was not super necessary since we already had business up here. But the other day when we were in Cog Bottom, and Beggar came up to us, grabbed me by the shoulder, and just whispered in my ear multiple times, "The Witch of the Woods to the north, the Witch of the Woods to the north, the Witch of the Woods to the north." And I didn't. It's been stuck in my head since.
That is very creepy, and you just went off the words of a random man?
I've gone off of words of random people.
I know I lied to you all. I did not come here from the light of your fire. I came here because you all stink of death. Like it has touched you in some way or another.
I mean, some of us more than others, but we did technically come back from the dead recently, yes? Most of us. I
Very
mean, one of us just
interesting.
plays. One of us just plays with the dead.
Well, you might want to grab your weapons because it is coming.
Or the beast.
And that is where we're going to end our session for tonight.
Oh. No hit points. Oh.
So everybody, that is where we're ending our session for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in for a shorter session. Regardless, still fun as we introduce our new player, Megan, to the table. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on over to Jeremiah, who plays Diablo, our tiefling monk.
Yeah, a wonderful session, you all. I know I might have looked a little crabby, but I'm assuring you I had a shell of a good time. Yeah, it was a great session. Great time meeting our new party member Thalia. You got another person with a tragic backstory. Isn't that great? We can't go one campaign without a bunch of trauma. But yeah, wonderful role play. I'm glad Marie is or Mary is alive. You know, that's great. We got our home base, the Prancing Tabby, back up and running. Even if that's not officially our home base, it kind of is. Yeah, I'm super excited to see what's happening, and super excited to see what comes out of that vague warning. I'm assuming it's the beast, but who knows? And yeah, I'll pass it over to Quentin, aka our brooding gray person, Renatus.
Hey, that's me. Thank you so much, Jeremiah. Oh boy, can't wait to see what next session holds in store for us. Probably a character death or two, but that's beside the point. Anyway, yeah, great session. A little heavier on the RP side, but yeah, need one of those every now and then. Like, yeah. So, not really much else. It was a good session. Thank you, of course, everyone who was chatting up in chat tonight. Thank you to all of our wonderful role players for bringing this story to life, and thank you, of course, to our Dungeon Master, Michael, for putting this story together for us, bringing us here each and every week here at Lich Souls Gaming. And, of course, welcome, Megan. Glad to have you. We need another... we need as many players, I guess. I don't know why my brain all of a sudden just went.
You should have had that chocolate chip muffin, man.
Yeah, I should have. Anyway, but yeah, that's all I got. So, Guy, why don't you take it away?
Yeah, it was a fabulous session tonight. Really good to get to meet Thalia, whatever we're going to call you. Just be prepared. Valerie's never going to say anyone's name correctly, except for Diablo. It's an established trait now, and I love it. Yeah, fun session. Finding a little bit more out about characters, almost dying to a book just before combat, which is fun.
When I had to read Wuthering Heights in high school.
Yeah, the question is, are we going to be attacked by a beast or Mr. Beast? It's not going to be Mr. Beast.
Oh no.
It's not going to sell us.
I challenge these fighters. Sorry.
Allegedly.
Yeah, thank you again.
There's no allegedly to
Beat this dragon, get 1,000,000 gold.
But thanks again for Michael for creating the world we get to play this in, and for another fun session. And I'm gonna pass it on to Josh.
Thanks. Really. Why are you already laughing at me? I didn't do any.
It's like he basically said your name like the Super Smash Bros. Announcer says Ganondorf. I'm like, Ganondorf. I'm gonna pass it on over to Josh.
Because the announcer's judging you for your choice of playing Ganondorf. Like, really? You're gonna cheese your way?
Your approaches.
You're gonna cheese your way to victory? Anyway.
Josh!
No, really good, fun session. I think we needed a break from combat after that difficult fight out last time. So, good fun RP session. We got some more backstory of crime. We got some Naoki backstory, you know, maybe a little friendship form in there where they're going to help each other learn about their own past. Who knows? Welcome to our new player. I'm glad. Wonderful, diverse cast. I think we've got a wonderful group here. Hopefully, we all live to the very end and not die in this next fight. To whoever fights us, I don't know, like a werewolf or another creature. I don't know, I'm just rambling now. I'll pass it on to Emmeline, played by Chloe.
I'm just gonna parrot a lot of what's already been said. Pretty fun session tonight. I liked the chill vibes. I liked all of like our loose ends coming together, us getting our stuff in order, just talking, getting to know each other is really nice. Obviously, welcome, Megan. It's gonna be super fun to explore. I'm excited to explore the morality of your character. I'm excited to see what she's all about in that front. And yeah, that's about it. I'm super excited to see you all in our next session. And I'll pass it over to Isaac, who plays Naoki.
Thank you, Emmeline. Is that how you say your name?
Emmeline, but you know.
Emmeline.
Yeah,
Oh, I've done that twice now.
Valerie is the one who's doing it, because like it's Ameline, Marie, Matthias. Right? Yeah, this is what happens.
Well, anyways, I had a great session. Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, it's fine. It's your time.
It was a great session, very fun. It's probably my first like real D&D campaign where we actually did some RP outside of just what do you want from the shop. A very in-depth, I got to learn a bit about Crom's character and his aspirations. I was very excited, and then I was super excited to get Thalia on our side, that I totally didn't mess up her introduction. Definitely not. By calling her Megan, but that was like, I had a really nice time. And I'm going to pass it over to Megan now, who plays Thalia.
Ooh, I don't really know what to add to all of this, to be honest. Definitely might have been a good idea to get the healing potions. However, I did not know a book could deal that amount of damage. That was very interesting. However, I am very, very suspicious of this lady. But happy to join. This is probably like the first proper campaign I've ever done, especially on a stream as well. So this is very new. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, back to me. And thank you so much, everybody, for being part of tonight's session. It was a wonderful time. And we will see you back here next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at twitch.tv/religiousSouls. Until then, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.